It's time to settle this. Let's get into it. All right, y'all, today is another chance. It's another moment. It's another opportunity to pull an enchanted rare, but not just any enchanted rare, but an enchanted rare from a trove box. If you have been following the channel long enough, you will know that I have infamously talked about how I cannot remember the last enchanted rare that I've pulled from a trove, or at least I hope that I can't remember the last enchanted rare that I pulled from a trove, because if I do remember the last enchanted rare that I pulled from a trove, that means that it would have been all the way back in an Into the Inklands trove box in the Inklands meta. We weren't even in the studio at the time. That's a long time. So, even though we have had a lot of good fortune in the Reign of Jafar meta, we are going to attempt to continue to push the odds in our direction by pulling an enchanted rare from a trove in this episode. We have 2 troves we're going to open today, and we're about to get into them. But before we do that, we're going to be doing a giveaway. I will be giving away 3 legendary rares: the Stitch Experiment 626, the Mickey Mouse Giant Mouse, and the Lilo Causing an Uproar, and we'll be giving them away to one of you. All you got to do is just like this video, be subscribed to the channel, and leave us a comment down below in the comment section. Thank you all so much, and wish me luck. Let's get into this. So, like I said, 2 trove boxes here. We have our boy here, Jafar. I mean, and we're gonna try and defy the odds here and make something happen here. So let's get cracking and see what we can do. Now, before I start opening up two troves of Reign of Jafar, honestly, like, look, I am not under any impressions here. Of course, hold on. Let's take a look at our matte finish. This will never get old, if I'm being honest with you. Where is he? There he is, right here. He doesn't want any of this smoke. He doesn't want to touch this. He knows what's about to happen. We're about to conquer the odds here. We're about to take him down. But I'm not under any false illusions that you sitting at home are not hoping that we're going to talk a little bit about what has gone on over the past weekend. I'm specifically thinking about Indianapolis. I'm specifically thinking about Fabled, and obviously we're gonna have we'll chat about some of the things that I've been hearing, and I've been, just been reading about things like that. As we hopefully kind of go along this path here and try to conquer this mountain here. But we got 16 packs. Here we go. Let's see what we can make happen here. Like I said, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the enchantments, let's see, the ones we've pulled, and it has been, and I will continue to say, it has been very, very, very strong from a Reign of Jafar standpoint. Good mixture of booster box and blister enchanteds, but yeah, Trove has still been eluding us. Hopefully we can make it happen, and we are into Megara. I was not under any false illusions that we were going to pull it on that first pack. But anyway, talking a little bit about Fable. The first thing I will say before I even start getting into kind of what I'm excited about and things like that, and let me know in the comments, y'all, if you want me to do some sort of and I mean, it would need to happen pretty soon. And I'll just be real with y'all. I don't necessarily have this slated. I'm always very open with y'all. I typically have my next few episodes decided. I try to be fluid with it because there are when news and stuff like that comes out, I'm getting better at understanding when the news comes out. Obviously understanding that, yes, I knew there would be lots of news coming out with Gen Con, and then I knew that because bang, let's go. That's a good start. We like to see that kind of value. We like to see that non-legendary value. Beautiful lady right there. Good start. But I do try to have oh, there we go, borderless. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna shout. Let me do a quick shout out to one of my subscribers here. I'm gonna do a quick shout out in the comments to one of my subscribers who says, you know what? I know that you roll through the borderless hollows with Huey, Dewey, Louie and the Crocs and stuff like that. But you claim that they're very difficult for you to pull, and it's special when you pull them. So let's take a moment right here to appreciate this double borderless Dewey here. Absolutely beautiful, and shout you out. You know who you are. I don't like to call people out specifically, because I don't know if you want that out there, but you know who you are. Shout you out. You're a longtime supporter. Appreciate you. Awesome, beautiful Dewey right there. This has been a good trove. It's been a good trove start. We like to see it, and hopefully we have some legendary magic and maybe an enchanted magic coming. But anyway, sorry, I keep getting derailed. Before I talk about anything Gen Con related or anything that I'm excited about for Fabled, y'all, I will say I have never had as much fun in the Discord as I have had in the last few days or so. listening to so many of you chat about the excitement for Fabled, what you like, and to be fair, what you don't like as well. Like, I mean, you know, there's always positives and negatives, and that's good, healthy conversation right there. So I love seeing that Beyond the Horizon good card. And it has been just truly a pleasure. We just pulled this in the last ep, man. Let's go. Big hit right there. Beautiful, beautiful hit, beautiful hit. So obviously now, like, she's following us around now. Beautiful Raya, absolutely beautiful. Legendary cold foil though. Legendary cold foil. What does that mean? Is that good? I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's good. That's okay. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep ripping packs and just hope that something good happens. But I will say, y'all, it has been an absolute pleasure listening, watching, reading about all y'all, just chopping it up in there. Great conversation. So many of you have come into the Discord in the last week or so, which has been really fun. It just makes for more conversation, and yeah, it's just been awesome listening to y'all and just kind of hearing y'all's opinions and super appreciative of that. So again, if you want to have fun and you're like, I got all this stuff jumbling around in my head, but I don't have anybody to talk about it with, go join that Discord. You won't regret it. Links down in the description for that. And now, Captain Hook. Okay. Back to the regularly scheduled programming here, and we are gonna see, honestly, like a lot of heat right away. I'll be honest, I'm kind of just hoping to see one more thing that will make us feel something. If we can pull one more thing that'll make us feel something, I'd be happy about that. Sorry, one more thing that'd make us feel something positive. Something in a positive fashion. See what we can do here. Mother Gothel rare. That's pretty. But yeah, okay. I suppose we can chat about what we're thinking for, or at least what I've been hearing. And again, I mean, let me obviously, you know, I want to hear in the comments if you're hearing different stuff like that. But the biggest thing that I heard that I've been waiting for any type of even a rumor, even hold on, wait. That's kind of cool. Just even a rumor, anything, just any reason for me to have any feeling or inclination on this. I have been waiting to have any type of understanding of what, we'll see him in promo fashion here pretty soon. I've been waiting to have any type of inkling or fashion of like ratios, especially with the new rarities and maybe even with the enchanted rarity, it might be changing. Like, I mean, truly, y'all, like, here's what's rattling around in my brain. So I did hear from someone in the Discord that I think they were there. And if not, I apologize if you weren't actually there. I feel like they were though. I think they were saying that the rumor is that there's going to be 1 to 2 epic rares in every booster box. I hope that that's true, because to me that is, and it's just one person's opinion, but I truly believe that's probably the healthiest route that they can go. I feel like what a trove. What a trove. I mean, honestly, it's not that we're not hitting great troves. There was another trove that we had like a couple weeks ago that had 3 legendaries in it. I've never had that happen before. The good fortune is it is blessing us. The packs are blessing us. We're really just looking to check a box, you know, like check one box just to say that we summited that mountain. But I tell you what, along the way, we're making great memories. Beautiful there. Beautiful there. Beautiful Namari. What's behind Namari? I mean, bro. Like, I mean, like, I don't know for sure. I think here are your best legendaries right here in the set. I'm pretty sure. Unbelievable. I mean, absolutely unbelievable. And I don't know. I don't think I have this. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. He's going to hang out right there. He deserves to. We love him. Perfect segue into talking about, what was I going to say? Oh gosh, hold on, wait. Perfect segue into what we were going to talk about with, you know, like enchanteds and stuff like that. Y'all, I'll tell you what, I'm really struggling with this pack. I got it. We're good. perfect segue into talking about the ratios of the epics and the enchanteds and stuff like that. Anyway, sorry, I keep getting derailed with this trope. It's an unbelievable trope. So many highs. The highs have been high. The highs have been high. But yeah, if there's 1 to 2 epics in there, that will be, I believe, very healthy, because it would be assumed that you can kind of start domino affecting it from there. Like, for example, like if you have 1 to 2 tropes, ooh, beautiful mini cover art to end it. If you have 1 to 2 epics per box, would be pretty safe to assume maybe they decide, I mean, at least there's going to be 1 enchanted in every case, you would assume. Maybe they up that to 2. I think that would be really exciting. I think it would just make for, it would make for a lot more excitement, a little bit more doable to maybe complete master sets. Like if we're going to be able to complete master sets, you really can't have 1 enchanted in a case, because you're going to pretty much force people to have to go out and buy, you know, the singles to kind of get your way there. Which, you know, it's fine. I mean, it's perfectly fine. Actually, we'll keep him here. Well, okay. Just know that I'm hovering over the card. I'm hovering over the card. I'm not squishing the card, I promise. We're just going to show this right here. We're hovering. We're hovering. Why am I doing this? Like, what? Who cares? Like, I'm opening it. What does it matter? Like, let's just get into it. You know what I mean? Who is this guy? What am I doing? What is this? Like, who's doing this? Anyway, I do think it would be exciting if we got to two enchanteds in a case. I mean, I'm not under any false pretenses that we're going to get like, or false like illusions that we're going to get like 3 or anything like that. But I do think that it would make it a little bit more fun to, you know, just for everybody to be able to, oh, I bumped the goof. A little bit more fun for everybody to be able to pull fun alternate arts and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. Like that's my pie in the sky. That's my pie in the sky feeling, but, yeah. And then obviously with the Iconics, there's a lot of talk about, I mean, I think that's the big market setter. That's going to be the interesting one to figure out. I know there's a lot of chatter of like, there's going to be 1 in every, you know, 4 cases, 5 cases, 6 cases. The only thing I'll say with that is I do think, and I hope that they will keep into consideration the fact that like the price of those cards, it's going to, it very much a lot of it, Vinny. That actually, I forget if is it both the foil and the non-foil? Non-foil might not be there. Kind of like Beyond the Horizon. It's like one of those meta cards where it's like the non-foil might kind of be nothing, but the foil is like pretty poppin'. And who knows if this is still like this was all the rage a couple weeks ago. Who knows right now though? I don't know. That's a good start. Okay then. Like we are just legendaries left and right. We are loving that. We are loving that. I mean, it's absolutely phenomenal. But I don't know why I thought that was it. I thought it was it. Man, I don't know. I saw the super. It's a rarity. You just don't really see much of in cold foil. It shocked me, and then just the beautiful amber amethyst. It caught me by surprise. Okay. Anyway, good pack. But with the Iconics, going back to what I was saying, as I understand, I keep getting derailed. We're definitely trying to juggle some different things in this episode, but it's just going to come down to how accessible or inaccessible is the card to pull, right? So if it's 1 Iconic every 4 cases, 120 MSRP a box times 4, that's 480, like times 4, like for 4 cases. I hope that they keep in mind that like we don't want to just boot out the old guard. And when I say the old guard, oh, beautiful lady there. She might still be a buck or 2. Beautiful Elsa into Prince John. We don't want to boot out the old guard. And I'm talking about just like we all know what I'm talking. We're talking about Elsa, Spirit of Winter, right? Like if you have Iconics that are 1 in a handful of cases. I mean, that in and of itself is just it's going to tell the market like, hey, this card is worth $1 zillion, billion, trillion. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. And that's fine and everything. It would be fine if it were just like, hey, we're never gonna see. This is like a one-time thing. The Mickey and the Minnie, not gonna see Iconics anymore, but we will. Like right, like this is gonna become a thing, right? Like we're gonna start to do Iconics and like I think, right, it's going to be 2 every new set, right? So like Whispers in the Well, like we're going to get 2. Winter Spell, we're going to get 2. Whatever this new Toy Story set is, like or with Toy Story in it, we're going to get 2, right? So to hack over and over and over and over, make it like just kind of keep jockeying all these iconics with Elsa Spirit of Winter, it would be slightly unfortunate. I think you want to pay homage to the core, to the base set, right? That being said, though, I just cannot wait to go hunt those down. I cannot wait to hunt them down. I do not care what the ratio is. Like, we will pull one on the channel. Gosh, I don't think I don't know that I can do two. That'd be tough. I mean, who knows? Like, there's gonna be, you're gonna hear input, like you're gonna hear tall tales that people are like, hey, I opened 2 cases and I got 2 of them. That's there. Like, that's on the board. It's certainly possible. I would never assume we're gonna be that lucky. I'm just hoping to get one. I'm just hoping that I can chronicle one on the channel for us. Like, so hopefully that can happen. I'm gonna work as hard as I can to make it happen. I promise you that. Like, we're gonna go pretty hard on Fabled when that comes out. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see the ratios. I do hope that rumor holds up with the 1 to 2 iconics, just because I do think things would fall into place from a pretty healthy standpoint. It'll just be exciting to know that, like, for example, like, we're gonna open like a handful of booster boxes, most likely, of Fabled, right, at some point, and it's kind of like, just to know that every booster box should yield a full art is exciting. Let's go, Stitch, right into the boy. Look at this guy. I realize it's not cold foil. I'm just trying the gloss on the Stitch. I'm just trying to get the gloss to shine through. Absolutely beautiful. Yo, no way. It's too deep. It's too deep. I can't go get him. I got a stack of cards this high. Look at our boy, man. Look at the guy. Once again, beautiful. Like, let's go, man. Absolutely fantastic. The double borderless in both tropes. We love to see something like that. That absolutely stokes the flame. Let's go. Like, that absolutely is hype. Like, that's hype. We take those mems. Absolutely we do. We take them, we store them, we bring them out later when we need them. It's just good vibes. It's absolutely good vibes. Okay, here we go. We have 3 packs left. I mean, we are getting down to it here. If we're gonna make a memory, it needs to be now. In the last 2 packs. It needs to be now in the last 2 packs. It just does. Like, that's just what it needs to be, because that's what we have, like, that's all we have left. So we got to make it happen. Hopefully it will happen. Here we go. Let's load up here. Come on, let's get focused. Let's try to show some respect here. Let's show just a touch of respect, a touch of class, because it's time. It's time. It's time to be great. Can't be great if we don't go for it. Here we go. Into the Sultan, into Wreck-It Ralph, into the last pack of what's been a really fun opening. Regardless of what is in this pack right here, it's been a very fun opening. All right, we have, like, it's been a successful 2 tropes. Look, I know we set out to make a goal happen, and you know what? Maybe we'll make it happen, maybe we won't. But you know what? We'll always come back and try again. But it could have been a lot worse than what we pulled in these 2 troves. And if y'all want to see more troves opened, more packs opened, and hopefully more enchanteds pulled, please subscribe to the channel and we'll make it happen for you. All right, here we go. Going into the last chance as we hit a beautiful lady, double ladies, double dewies. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Here we go into Atlantean Crystal, and the final card of what has been a truly awesome opening. Let's get it here. Let's see what we can do. We have the Sultan. Absolutely beautiful, unbelievable double trove opening. We will be back to do it again. I don't know when, but it will happen. I promise you that. All right, y'all, that's going to do it for today's episode. If you enjoyed today's content, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Go get in that Discord. Links down in the description. Go have some fun with this in there. Go chop it up. Let us see some fire pulls. Go let us know what you're thinking on Fabled. And until next time, we're eternally grateful for you all, and we'll see y'all on the other side. Peace out.